What we do with fathead dough is you need your cream cheese that's in there, and you need some mozzarella. It's a block of cream cheese, about a cup and a half of mozzarella. For 90 seconds, we're gonna put it in the microwave. And then after that, actually what we're gonna do is stop it about midway through. And at the midway point, I'm gonna stir it up. So we'll join you in just a little bit. Doing a little stir in here. Helpful holiday hint, always let your lovely and talented redhead know before you're going to start videoing, because she gets really agitated when she doesn't know you're doing it and she's trying to tell me some story from the friends of ours that we have in Scotland. So there you go, just a little helpful hint, throwing it out there. Start the microwave back up and microwave it for the rest of the time. And that'll get it ready. Then we've got to beat an egg, get ready to put some almond flour and some other things. Boop, boop. One egg, and we will proceed to beat in just a moment. We don't have to whisk it, but we can, but you know, they have said that you can whisk it for the biscuit. So if you want to whisk it for the biscuit, you can do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so got to talking, cutting up. I'm not going to edit this, actually, just going to let it roll, but I used a whole block of cream cheese. I was only supposed to use 2 tablespoons, so that's 8. We needed a whole lot more fathead dough anyway for some things that we were doing, which means I have to triple my recipe. So guess what I've done? I have beaten 2 more eggs. I am adding that as we speak. And then I'm also going to add more almond flour. Yes, sir. More almond flour. So, yep, here we go. Let's roll this. All right, I've now added my almond flour, and I'm gonna mix it in just a little bit, and then I'm gonna start kneading it with my hands. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. This is going to be a little bit better. Good thing that we need it for some holiday baking that we've got coming up. You can store it. You'll be able to hang on to it, freeze it some, you know, do some other things with it. If you're doing keto this year, this is a really good idea for making some dough. We've done it with pizza. We are doing it actually with this one with a sausage pinwheels, and this is our plan. We're going to use this at Christmas time. We like pigs in a blanket. If you like pigs in a blanket, fathead dough is a really good opportunity to do some good pigs in a blanket. Now, it's kind of a little bit on the gooey side. As you can tell, see, it's kind of gooey. So we're gonna add a little bit more almond flour. All right, gang, got a little parchment paper here. And from the parchment paper, we're going to place our fathead dough on the parchment paper so that we can begin to spread it out. We fold the parchment paper in half, and we're able to roll it out from that point. Show you that process in just a moment, because it's a pretty good little process. And yeah, it's a little messy, but that's all right. And I like this process. We got the parchment paper. You can see it in between. Parchment paper is a really good idea. Mash out some if you want to. I'm gonna use a rolling pin and be able to roll it out. All right, here we go. Then rolling it out. Doesn't quite roll out like what you would think. Probably a good idea to hold on to it too. But it rolls really nicely. And I always like to roll mine out pretty thin. When I'm doing a pizza especially, I like to roll it out thin. We're doing this pastry with it, this keto style pastry with the sausage pinwheels. So it should roll out probably in about 1/8 of an inch or more. And you can see it rolling right there. I'm gonna have to pull some of that back toward me. And we're gonna be in good shape here. Yes, sir. Little hidden Mickey for you. Right in the middle of all. Right, for this episode of the Newman Baking Show, we have got our fathead dough. You can see that there. I have made browned some sausage, and I put the cream cheese in it, and I'm getting ready to roll it up. So we're gonna have rolls, and I mean, it is gonna be good. I cannot wait. So here we go, Great Newman Baking Show. Get a little bit of flipped up here. Never done this before. Don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I do know this, it's gonna be great. It's gonna turn out wonderful. And I don't know, I know on the Great British Baking Show, they do it a whole lot better than what I'm doing, but it's still got to be a perfect loaf. So for those of you that watch that show, you'll know what I mean when I say that. So we're gonna get it a little rolled up here, and then I'm gonna cut it up and we're gonna cook it. And I think that it is going to be an absolute delight. So I can't wait until we are finished with this. And I mean, I am excited. So hopefully you guys can hang in there and keep on watching. All right, we have placed these in the fridge, proved them for about, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes or so. Cut them up. I'm gonna shake them up a little bit, but we got some pinwheel. Hopefully they're gonna grow up. Again, fathead dough, cream cheese, sausage. I think it's gonna be fantastic. All right, I got my pinwheels in about, I don't know, 400 degrees is what it's in there for. We're thinking between 12, 18 minutes, something like that, and they should be good to go. Did make them a little bit larger than I wanted to make them, but we'll see. And I'll post the recipe if I can. This has been kind of fun. So just a big shout out to the rest of the Newmans out there. Let's start the Newman Baking Show. See how you guys do. Put these things together. Who knows? Merry Christmas. All right, guys, I've pulled them out, and no, they do not look like what they did on Pinterest. But I'll tell you what, that one looks pretty good. So that one looks really good. But I'm pretty impressed. I'm really pleased. So they smell wonderful. I bet they're going to taste great. So there you go. There's the Great Newman Baking Challenge. It's out there. So go overcome.